10, water on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
First motion.
First. Vehicle has cleared the tower.
LV0009, it's on its way to space. Our next objective is max Q in just under a minute.
Gorgeous liftoff views from Kodiak, Alaska. T plus 25 seconds, looking good. T plus 45, still looking good. You can see the vehicle pitching downrange south from Kodiak, Alaska towards orbit. And there you got an onboard view on the first stage looking down towards the engine section. And a beautiful contrail as the vehicle ascends towards space. Vehicle is now through the area of maximum dynamic pressure, or max Q, the point of maximum stress on the vehicle. Everything looking good.
We have about 90 seconds remaining in the first stage portion of the flight.
Coming up will be main engine cutoff, or MECO, which is the shutdown of the 5 first stage engines prior to stage separation. And you can see the plume from the first stage expanding as the rocket gets higher in the atmosphere with less atmospheric pressure.
T plus 2 minutes into the flight of LV0009.
Still got a great tracking shot from the launch site in Kodiak.
Good tracking downrange.
And in just about 30 seconds, we have a string of milestones all in quick succession. We'll have the first stage engines shut down, main engine cutoff, and then the fairing separation and stage separation and upper stage ignition steps will happen in very quick succession.
Safety can't confirm. Option received.
Option received. Vehicles left the gate.
There's fairing separation.
MECO,
Stage separation.
we have SEP.
And upper stage engine ignition. Cheers coming from the Astra team as a significant portion of our flight milestones have been accomplished. We have about 5 minutes of second stage flight before our payloads are deployed.
And just a great view of the Earth from space on that upper stage camera on your right. Still seeing the first stage camera looking up at the upper stage on the left. So cool camera views. Over 4 minutes into the flight, everything looking good so far. Upper stage is accelerating horizontally towards orbit. Needing to achieve that horizontal velocity to stay in a sun-synchronous orbit, again aiming for an altitude of 525 kilometers today. Looks like now we've got that telemetry updating on the bottom right hand of your screen. Over 300 kilometers in altitude right now. And a little under 4.5 kilometers per second of velocity. On the left, the launch team here at Alameda watching the vehicle closely. Everything looks to be operating nominally.
All right, T plus 5 minutes and counting. Here's much of the Astra team in our factory here in Alameda that's gathered around our big screen Jumbotron. As we enjoy the second stage portion of flight, we want to take a shout out to all of the team and all of the families and loved ones who have helped make today's launch possible.
T plus 5.5 minutes, still looking good. About 3 more minutes left in the burn of today's flight, and another gorgeous onboard view of Earth.
Vehicle's now passing Hawaii.
T plus 6 minutes. We've crossed 400 kilometers in altitude. We have about 2.5 minutes remaining in the second stage flight.
You see that engine bell glowing red hot as it burns. That is expected, of course. And a live telemetry view showing the trajectory south from Kodiak, Alaska, again towards that sun synchronous orbit, right down the middle so far. Over 6.5 minutes in the flight now, coming up on 450 kilometers in altitude, over 5 kilometers per second. Seven minutes in the flight, still looking good. Can see just the faint outline of Earth as sunrise rose over the launch site not long before liftoff. Over 6 kilometers per second of velocity now and coming up on 500 kilometers altitude. Less than a minute to go until SECO, or second engine cutoff.
And shortly after SECO, second engine cutoff, we will have the deployment of some of the payloads aboard today's mission of Spaceflight Astra-1. There is one payload that will remain attached to the upper stage and will begin its mission after SECO as well.
And we're coming up on that second engine cutoff milestone next.
SECO.
And there you have it, second engine cutoff, SECO confirmed.
We'll be looking for the callouts for the payloads that are being deployed next.